make a short video. I'm trying to learn how to do a few shorts to post for everyone. Long story short, water comes up too much. It fluctuates too much in this basin. This camp was built years and years and years ago. It's been bought and sold 2-3 times. It makes me sick to my stomach to think about redoing this camp if the water gets in it. So it was a late decision when we found out the Mississippi River was going to be real high this year. Just kind of turns your stomach, makes you sick thinking about if the water gets in this camp, you know, like, I'm gonna have to gut everything out. Everything's gonna be ruined. All the work we put into this thing. So we came up with the bright idea. We're going to put floats underneath the camp, and if the water comes up on the land like it did this year, instead of worrying about water getting in the camp, we're gonna float the camp. Pretty much turn it into a houseboat, but it's still gonna stay on land. It's not gonna technically be a houseboat. What we're doing is we're just gonna make it to where the camp is still gonna be on land. Same place, same, I lease this state land from the state, and I have to follow certain codes to keep this camp where it is, and I pay this lease every year. But the only difference that's going to be is, instead of worrying about the water getting in the camp every year, if the water comes up, the camp will come up off the land, off the ground, and as the water goes back down, hopefully set right back down in the same place if we put the spud poles and everything else. So that's the plan. Me and Alan went last weekend and we started out, we posted one video. We already had 3 floats at his camp because we had hauled some there before. Me and my dad went during the week last week, and we hauled 4 more. We made 2 more trips. I figured this out. I'm gonna need 12 of these floats. I need 5 more. We're gonna try and get 2 more out there today. It's raining. Work hasn't called me to go to work today. So we're gonna see what we can do while the water's up. It's just easier to float these things up on the land because they're so heavy. Once the water goes back down, I'd have to find a way to drag them up the bank, onto the land, and under the camp in place. So we're gonna, it's a rush job, but we're just making as many trips as we can. I need 5 more floats. Today we're gonna bring 2 more. So I'm gonna try and make a short video on us converting this camp, which is up on pillars, I guess you could say. We're gonna convert this camp into a houseboat and let it float when the water comes up. So let's see how it goes. Well, and of course, nothing goes too smooth when it comes to whenever I'm doing shit. So we got right at the damn launch and we had a little problem. All of a sudden I started hearing nothing but crunching, and we ended up losing something. Lost the goddamn tire, sheared all of the damn stud bolts. So we had to put it on my dad's truck and lower the front as much as we could just to get the back corner off the ground. But I got him in the water already. I'm gonna back these off. Thank God it broke right when we got to the launch. So let's get these things in the water. Let's see how we're gonna do. Lord have mercy. What a day, what a day, what a day. So now we were supposed to go back and get some more of these floats today and load them up. But now it looks like instead of that happening, I'm gonna take these 2 floats to the camp, and it looks like he's going to have to see about going buy a new hub and putting a new hub. All right. Just about, thank God we're able to get these things off the trailer. Oh, it was scraping. All right, let me see what I got. Back up some more. All right, we're gonna back up. Hopefully we see them float soon. All right. Let me see about getting this in the water. I gotta stop video and get this in the water. I'll be right back. All right, we're leaving the lake. I mean the launch. Sorry about that. My dad's about to go pull off. Oh, well, we got him in the water, so I guess that was kind of successful. But we had a failure with the utility trailer. That's how it goes. All right, well, let's see if we can get this thing moving. Look at that, look at that. Now we're moving. Oh well, all right. I'll see y'all when we get to the camp. All right, there she is. No water in the camp yet. So, I put this camera on my head. About to come right here, pull up on this bank, check this out. I guess we could undo these straps. We don't need these on the back right now. Put that right there. This right here. Well, my four-wheeler didn't end up underwater yet. The damn ramp, I had a ramp. That four-wheeler that's off to the side, I had a ramp. Broke. Oh, I take it I just hit the fire pit. Ran it high and dry. So, let's see. I'll leave that bad boy right there for right now. Leave that bad boy right up for right now. Well, this one kind of moved. I don't care for that too much. I
brought some extra rope. I need to tie this all the way to the front. We're gonna float these around the back. All right, I need to get to that front porch. And go inside, get my waders. Boat ain't idling too great. Shaky. We're gonna hit the flower pot. Oh, we hit the flower pot. Oh, don't break it. Ooh, yeah, we came up some more. Last time me, Alan was here, we was up to that step. We done came up a couple more inches. We're about halfway to that step. Well, we knew the water came up like this. Yeah, see, first time I came, this picnic table, the seats of the picnic table were out the water. They ain't out the water anymore. I started building this so I can move my barbecue pit up here. Didn't quite get it done in time. Almost. That dock, thank God, we had the boat shed over here. It would have been in that tree. We moved it here. I think we're doing good. When we get this camp floating, we're gonna be doing a lot better. All right. Turn that off. So, oh man. Good thing I cut the grass before I left. Okay. Enough of that. Oh. Oh yeah. Right up to the thighs. Move this boat out the way. Got our rope. Just gotta watch. Even with this tree, the bank drops 4 feet. So we don't want to walk too far this way. That's usually floating in the lake. So yeah, I'd say we got a good 3 feet of water. We need to tighten this, try and get that front end over here. We brought these two here. The plan is we're gonna have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12 of these floats, because it takes 2, and we're gonna have this much sticking out if we want to build us a flat deck right here. That way later on we're not gonna have this problem again. We'll be able to ride lawn mowers, four-wheelers, everything up. Also, I'll be able to take my solar panels and I'm gonna cut them short and put them on the edge of these floats. Ooh, we just got deeper. But yeah, you can see I had a ramp here. This is just for parts. As long as the engine doesn't get wet, I'm happy. This ramp usually went up there. You can tell something happened here. I don't know if it rotted away, which that's what it looked like. We had a board going across. Oh yeah, we had a board going across. Another board underneath here then dropped. All this is still good. This thing here is a beast. Oh man, I done broke. I just noticed the front broke. Well, hang on, don't go underwater. Whatever you do. Oh, I just hit a hole. So what I need to do today, I got a solar panel system that runs 810 amp hour batteries, and I run this whole camp. TV, electricity, coffee pot, microwave, everything I need off of those solar panels with my 8 batteries inside. Alright, so I'm trying to figure this out. I know I have some corrugated metal underneath right here. I'm not sure if these windows are on the corrugated metal, but I'm thinking we're gonna move them. So, alright, plan today is clear this shit out a little bit. One float is coming in here, the other float around the other side. But I got some stuff on the ground right here. I really want to get this out the way. Some corrugated metal. Let's see. Oh, yeah, corrugated metal. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it, unless I stick them up on the floats, right? Good to me. I had this ladder up because I was getting up messing with some solar panels. Last time I was here. So alright, let me do this. I'm gonna get this out the way, grab these bad boys, get them under the camp, maybe tie them off a little bit better than what we got, but that's the plan for today. Let me move some of this out the way. Alright. So this is the plan. Even if this camp ever does float, I think I'm gonna move it away from this tree. It's nice to have some shade, but that's south. The sun is always here, so it never really casts any shade anyway. And all that stuff gets on top of the camp. The leaves, the branches. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the game plan. If I need to fix my chimney, if this thing ever does float, I think we're gonna move it. So the problem here, so what I want to do is I'm gonna jam this bad boy in the ground. This is just a guide, more or less. Oh, I think I was hitting a root. Problem here is, where you at? It's a pipe sticking up here. I can't float this thing. And we also have the plumbing for the bathroom. So it's gonna have to happen with this bad boy. Once the water goes down, we're gonna have some pipes under this. We'll hook it up with a rope or something with the 4-wheel on the other side. By then it'll be lower. It'll get underneath all my plumbing. Won't have to mess with the plumbing. Because the game plan, stick all these things under the camp, let the water go down. All this will be sitting on the ground. We'll run a 4x10 lapping the side of all of this, standing straight up, screw it to all these poles, and then cut off the rest that goes to the ground, and voila, instant houseboat. So this needs to go here. And I know the last time there wasn't a way to use that. this is the way to use it. But you see what happens with the damn water. We're gonna do that. I think I need to move both of these. I may have to get out of this rain. Oh, let me go get out the rain before I mess up my camera. Alright, I'll be back. But we just got 2 to go here. 1 to fill in here. We are gonna have it. I have to move this picnic table out the way. Yes, it is a picnic table. Move this out the way next time I come. Same thing, we got some structure underneath the water here. I know you can't see it. Got a pole in the ground with a beam that goes across. All that's gonna have to get cut out. This is another reason why I shut off my electricity for my solar panels for right now. I didn't want water getting in everything. Oh yeah, like I said, let me get out this rain. Yeah, this sucks. But we knew about this when we bought the camp. We knew the water fluctuated. But it doesn't hit you until you put thousands of dollars into something, and it's like, man, if the water comes in, everything I bought, I turned all this off, emptied it out. Usually this stays running all year long. Usually I have food in here. When I come to this camp, I have food, ice, drinks, everything I need. My microwave, I have another ice maker here. Everything, power. Oh well. All right, let's let this rain quit and we're gonna finish up, then get out of here. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's like the sky decided to drop. And I don't know, somebody needs to call Moses or something, because it's a lot of water. So I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, we're coming down a lot. And what's happening is I got the 2 floats that I brought today. I done got those in place. This one I would have liked to have moved already, but the water came up. It moved out a little bit and it jammed up in place, but that's all right. As it goes down, it's gonna go back where I wanted it. So I got the camp all locked up. I think we're good to go. Grab a couple things, get in the boat. We'll get a little wet on the way back to the launch, but it's all good. All right, thank y'all for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit a like, a few comments if you like what we're doing. I'll try and keep everybody posted as the rain goes down. We start finishing this thing off. I'll show everybody what this thing looks like in the end, converting it over to a houseboat. All right.